Hey everybody, thanks for watching one with me. Today I'm looking back at one of my favorite chronographs of, I think this came out in 23. This is the Armour chronograph. The Armour originally came out in a three-hander with an automatic movement and an H35, so you had the dates at 3 o'clock. Shortly after that release, Aragon surprised us with this really cool chronograph. It's a big date chronograph. On the 3 o'clock, you have a 24-hour subdial. 6 o'clock, you have the running seconds. And at 9 o'clock, you have the 60-minute counter. And then, of course, you have a loomed dial, loomed subdials, and of course, the bezel is also loomed. There's some nice depth to this watch, so it's really cool to look at in the dark. The reason I say that it's neat to look at in the dark is because of all the different layers. So you have lume on the bezel, which is the very top. Then you have lume on those really cool sword hands, which, by the way, are perfectly proportioned. They're nice and large, perfect for this size dial. And then below that, you have lume on the indices. And at the very bottom, you have lume on the subdials. This is why I think that this is a very interesting watch in the dark. The lume is just everywhere. Specs wise, this watch is 48 millimeters wide, 55 millimeters tip to tip with a K1 mineral crystal. It has a 120 click bezel. The edge of the bezel is a fine, I would say, coin edge finish. Check out the T-shaped center link on this bracelet. It's beautiful. The end links fit perfectly. The crown and the pushers have a diamond cut edge. It goes very nicely with little pips on the corners, I guess you could call them, those little tubes. On the bezel there also have a diamond cut edge, and they help you turn the bezel. The bezel has a very satisfying, clicky sort of feel. It's excellent. The brushing on this case is superb. There are no sharp edges. It's just a very fine watch. I almost forgot to mention this watch comes with a diver's extension clasp. It gives you about another 1/4 inch of slack in case you're wearing a wetsuit or you just need a little bit more breathing space for when it's hot out or whatever. Also wanted to mention the lug to lug on this is 55 millimeters. However, the lugs curve very nicely around the wrist. So, for example, I have a 7.5 inch wrist and it fits me perfectly. Keep in mind that these close-up shots do make the watch look bigger than it is. However, check out the shots. See, it wraps very nicely around my wrist. This is a 48 millimeter watch. It's going to have some wrist presence, but that's what I like. I like a nice watch that stands out. So anyways, guys, if you watched this far into my video, I thank you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Now, if you want one of these, the regular three-hand version of it is available at Aragon.com. There's still a few colors left, 44 millimeter and 48 millimeter. If you want the chronograph, there is one on eBay. It's the black dial version. The model number of this watch is an A533. The black one is going to end in BLK. Check it out on eBay. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll put a link over to Aragon Watch. Anyways, guys, thanks, and have a great night. Goodbye.